Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the middling booktuber tag, and I was tagged by Bree Hill. She has one of my favorite channels, and this was a very interesting tag. I had to really think about some of these questions. I didn't want to make it too complicated. I kind of wanted to simplify my answers as much as possible. So I have my questions here on my phone. I'll be looking down to read them, and yeah, let's just get started. So the first question is, what advice would you give to booktubers under 100 subs? And my advice to anybody starting out on booktube is to not overthink it. I think if you overthink it from the get-go, then you'll get discouraged or you'll be disappointed at what you're getting in return, because making videos is not easy. It does take a lot of effort. It takes up a lot of time. You have to go in with the right mindset to really be able to keep up with it for, years. You can't just go into it thinking that you're going to get something back right away. It's just this, that kind of mentality will just end up disappointing you and, like I said, discouraging you, and you're not going to want to make any more videos. And I think it's all about the mindset. So yes, my advice would be don't overthink it, and also really think about why you want to make a booktube channel. Really think about your motivations for starting a booktube channel. I think that the motivation is really what's going to determine whether you have a successful channel or not. Okay, number 2, what advice would you give booktubers around the 1,000 subscriber mark? So at this point, you've already made a bunch of videos, I would guess, or you've been doing this for a while, or you've been working on your channel to try to provide really good content. So at this point, my advice would be to remember why you started. Remember what your motivation was in the beginning, and to not lose focus, because if you get caught up in what I call the booktube trap, and I have a video all about this if you're interested, I'll link a little card up at the top. If you get caught in that trap, the joy of making videos and the joy of participating in this community will eventually evaporate. At least that has been my experience. And so I really had to shift my thinking, because again, the motivation needs to be something that propels you forward in a positive way. The motivation shouldn't be an exchange. It shouldn't be, oh, if I make a bunch of videos and that means I'm going to get a bunch of views and a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of money. I feel like that motivation is just setting yourself up for disappointment. Number 3, what question would you ask a big booktuber? So I was looking at all of my subscriptions, and I only really follow 2 big booktubers, and that's Mercy's from Mercy's Bookish Musings and Rincey from Rincey Reads. And they have about, I would say, 20 to 40,000 subscribers. And I couldn't really think of a question. I think my question would be, they've both had their channels for years and years. But I think my question to them would be is how they find that balance between watching booktube videos, commenting on booktube videos, reading books, reviewing books, and I guess, how do they find that balance of like editing and making videos? Because I really struggle with that, with having, enough content on each of my social media channels, or reading books. Like sometimes I'll start watching a bunch of booktube videos, but then I neglect my books. And so I really have been trying to find the perfect balance to do that, and I haven't found it yet. Usually I'm neglecting at least one thing, whether it's my Twitter, my Instagram, my booktube channel, my commenting. Usually I'm neglecting one of those things, but I'm hoping that in time I find that balance. Number 4, who is one big booktuber that deserves even more subscribers? So like I said, I'm only following 2 big booktubers, so I kind of switched up this question, because I feel like they're smaller booktubers that deserve more subscribers, whereas like bigger booktubers, I feel like they have plenty of subscribers already. So I thought of 2 small booktubers who I believe should get more views and more subscribers. So the first one is Priscilla, and I'll have her channel linked down below, and the next person that I'm about to talk to, I'll have her channel linked down below as well. But I really love Priscilla's channel. She's consistent. She talks about all kinds of books, and she does tag videos, and she's a very thoughtful reader, and so I really love her channel. And then I also wanted to mention Kat from Catadactyl, I think it's her channel, which is an awesome channel. And I recently discovered her. She only has like 300 and something subscribers, but she's been making videos for, I would say, over a year. And she's been very consistent throughout. She lives in Japan, which is awesome. And she talks about translated works. So I think that that's really important. And I really love her channel. So I'll have both of their channels linked down below so you guys can check them out. Number 5, what do you consider the end game for your channel? What would equal success to you? I honestly don't know. I don't look at my channel in terms of success. My channel is a hobby, and in my mind, having a successful channel is having a channel that I'm proud of, that I want to keep up with, that I want to contribute to. So in that sense, I feel like I've met all of those goals. I really am happy with my channel. I would love for it to be bigger, of course, because I would love for more people to interact with me and my channel. But that wouldn't determine whether my channel is successful or not in my eyes. I think for me, success would be to keep up with my channel, to remain consistent, to think of new ways to create more content, to work on the things that I need to work on, like book reviews, to stay motivated. That to me, I feel like I'm actively working on all those things, and so I'm on my way to be successful, or I'm already successful. I hope that makes sense. But like I've said before, my view of my channel and what I do here on BookTube has completely changed. My perspective is completely different, and so my focus is different, and so I don't really think about things in terms of numbers or views anymore. I think about more like, do I feel like I want to make a video today? Why do I not feel like I want to make a video? You know, what do I need to focus on so that I get that motivation back, so that I can keep being motivated and positive towards my channel? Those are the things that I'm working on. Also in reading quality books, that to me, if I'm reading quality books, then that means I'm talking about quality books, and I feel like that gives more value to my channel. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because in my mind it makes perfect sense. I don't know, I feel like I'm on the right track, and so that's just the way that I'm thinking right now. I'd be really curious to hear what you guys are thinking in terms of your channel and success. I will be looking at these videos. Hopefully some of the booktubers that I follow do this video, and I can find out what they think of, you know, success in terms of booktube. So that would be interesting. Number 6, what is something you wish you did better? So I put here book reviews. I'm constantly improving on, you know, the more I do them, I feel like the better I'll get at them. And then also keeping up with social media. Like I mentioned before, I love the Instagram community. I love the Twitter community. I love interacting with people that I follow in that medium. And so I really want to get better at being more consistent in producing content there. And sometimes, like I said, I struggle with that because I don't have the time, I feel, or maybe I'm not making the time for that. That's something that I do need to work on. Number 7, what part of your channel makes you proud? For me, it's the fact that I've had it for as long as I have. I think this December, would it be this December? I would have been making, yeah, this December I would have been making videos for 4 years. So that to me, I'm really proud of that, and the fact that I feel like I've gotten better at talking in front of the camera, that my focus is a little bit sharper, all of those things I'm really proud of. And of course there are those videos that I've made in the past that I'm really proud of, but I think that would be like a different video. Would you guys be interested in watching a video about like my favorite videos that I've done? Let me know down in the comments. Okay, number 8. If you were going to start a second channel, what would that channel be? Probably beauty and skincare related. I love makeup and skincare, and even fashion to a point. I think I would love to have a lifestyle channel or something like that, where I would vlog about just life and decorating, organizing, finances, beauty and fashion. Like I would probably love to have a channel like that. But honestly, I just don't have the time. I think that if I were to start a second channel like that, my booktube channel would definitely suffer, because I would have to choose which one I would want to focus on. Okay, and then number 9 is tag people. So I feel like a lot of people that I follow have already been tagged. So I'm going to look around to see if there's anybody that by some miracle has not been tagged. and I will list them down below, and then I'll tweet at them so they know that they've been tagged. So that's the middling booktuber tag. I wanted to say a huge thank you to Bree for tagging me in this video. I really appreciate that you thought of me. I hope you guys enjoyed some of my answers. Feel free to answer some of these questions down below, especially the ones that I asked you guys in terms of how you feel about success here on BookTube. I would love to hear about any of those things in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!